I should do that then.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard.
This voice does not have my best interests at heart.
Through a PA system. By other people.
Hello, welcome back to Disco Elysium, where we left ourselves trying to get a body down out of a tree and dealing with a very annoying child.
Yes? What do you want to know? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Oh joy, departmental mischief.
Don't know. I assumed you were in on it. That's good. Better still than an imbecile cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that. Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers' union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Is this a
Okay.
strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup?
Oh, I have Rhetoric. Hello, Rhetoric. Glad you could join the party.
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case. Strike, coup, revolution, it's brigandage, however you parse it.
Okay. Kitsuragi has opinions.
You feel something rising through you, a familiar feeling, an opinion taking form.
Politics is habit-forming and hazardous.
Yeah.
It is also irrelevant to police work. You're right to doubt the impulse. It might be detrimental to our task here.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Now,
Sexualization.
you wanted to know about the case? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I'm sorry, mate. I am drawing a blank.
3 days
Yes,
ago,
brief me.
the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that
Ah, and that's where we come
the
in.
victim had been stripped of his belongings.
And his stormtrooper armor by the looks of it.
Would use the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort.
Oh, that's suspicious.
Neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Cannot.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer. Good.
Right then. Can't do anything with the body right now. Can't slap the child. Anything? Oh, what have we got here? Okay.
This
Got
trash
anything in
container
here?
is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Aha.
There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Let's see if we can get a key for that. Without tripping over the nice lass in the wheelchair.
Can I help you? What thing? What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Why can I not ask him about the padlock? All silver using Kim's shortwave. Okay. Maybe I should do that then.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard.
This voice does not have my best interests at heart.
Through a PA system. By other people.
Right. We can't get... If we can't get a key to that padlock, what else can we do with it? Can we pick it, maybe?
This trash container is locked. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be... What do you mean, feel? We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
Well, I already have that idea. But apparently I have to talk everything out with Kim before I can do anything. That's going to be irritating.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too.
I'd forgotten how much I hate this bloke.
They don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well,
The right
yeah,
questions.
us and the garbage disposal company.
Give us a key.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
What is this feeling?
Find out.
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism. Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yeah, okay. Moving swiftly along.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
What do you
Well,
need?
we need those keys.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Yeah. You tell him, Kim.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I'm still wearing these ridiculous gloves. It'd be handy for rooting through this.
This trash container is with a well-oiled crack. The lock pop. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. There is, but you won't like it. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Well, that sounds like things I want to see.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
I'm used to dumpster
Search for
diving.
evidence in the trash.
Ah, good. Well, I'm getting my detective instincts back then.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Yeah, let's grab
As
them.
the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Ah, well, we found our dead guy's trousers, son.
Clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Oh, pleasant.
Drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty, or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Right, I get to continue doing the searching.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
He's very well informed.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yes, we tried talking to Kuno. It was not fun.
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Small loose thread, okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. Only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Thank you, tutorial.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels.
I'm glad I have those gloves.
Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it.
Aha!
Damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, Is that your paperwork? It is. Look. The plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
Oh dear, I wonder how that got in there.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime, or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
Look, you were talking to the man who single-handedly cracked the case of the missing shoe.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what you're...
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Okay, thank you.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Right. Oh, it's journal. Oops.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Inventory. Interact. Here we go.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage? But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work? Just finish your case, detective.
Items talking to me is a bit weird.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Charming.
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's
Doesn't.
a metaphor for you.
Alright, I'm being condescended to by a ledger.
Terror. Do not. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Not very good with my paperwork.
Poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you.
I am very bad at paperwork if 20 to 30 cases fits on a clipboard.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Oh no, I'm sure I did.
Okay, we all make mistakes.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
This is supposed to be my handwriting as well.
It appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh dear.
One might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Oh no.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Case of the missing shoe.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Murder, murder, murder.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close. There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Sadly,
Let's
the
do
letter
it.
comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event. The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But the lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large-caliber bullets.
All right, I get it.
Ammo belt.
Get it. You are well prepared,
He's
Kim.
not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
I've got to.
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
Thank you. I accept it in the spirit it was offered.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
No, actually. Any ideas? Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name.
Hey,
We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going
Let's
to
go.
name it The Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't
let's close our case
close
files.
them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. There, in the back, you see thin, translucent copy paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
I have a table full of junk in front of my filing cabinet. I should really sort that out.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough
Hey.
to make sense of.
We need to do an autopsy. We'll need a scalpel with a very long handle.
Giant to do police work. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form, waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM. Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Oh, is there?
It's something small inside. Light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps.
Oh, squint inside.
It's like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
You four-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board. The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other.
Hoping it's my badge.
Is now open. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
That does not sound like my badge.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
Sounds positive.
Throw it away, please. A merciful wind blows in from the Bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away.
It seems to be trying to persuade me not to read this.
Your hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
Oh,
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear.
well, that doesn't sound so good.
Slip from your hand.
There is nothing. Again. Nothing said, brother. No treachery, just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm having another conversation with my brain.
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yep, that's the stuff. Let's get through this.
Vortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the old factory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
I have no idea.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape, its lack of beauty was not the problem.
I feel like I should know where Voyager Road is.
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
I'd like to wake up now.
Let you until you disintegrate into biomolecules. No, someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. The
Where am
upholstered
I?
cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Well, thank you, Kim.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life
Ooh,
itself.
healing. We like healing.
Your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days.
With greedy gulps,
Okay, I get it.
cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened? That does sometimes happen.
Thank
You
you.
dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Yes, let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Oh, thank you. Right then. Tools. Okay. Oh, I have to figure out where home is. Precinct pissing match. Who puts clothes in trash? Okay, well, let's go and talk to the very, very annoying man. Because that's better than talking to the very, very annoying child.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Okay, who else has
Trash
keys?
collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
No, it's far more likely to be someone at your
The
gaff.
elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
I agree.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
I was asking for that, wasn't I?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's all it's going to let us say about him. But then, what else have we got? Full silver using Kim's shortwave. Would that be in the car? Oh, there it is.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Heinz.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle.
Yes,
Hasn't
okay.
had time to cool off yet.
Thank you.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Right, radio microphone sounds what I'm looking for.
The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something.
And
The
we talk.
soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's
Electrical
voice
kittens. I like it.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Right, I need to talk to Sylvie, was it?
Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Let's be semi-serious.
Alice Dimitri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005
Everyone needs a Kim.
44 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
He's great.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Yes, okay, but I'm being impatient. Let me have this.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Thank you.
Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Sorry, Sylvie.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Okay, I'm getting mixed signals from my brain here.
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork,
Oh
I
dear.
threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it.
It is entirely all my fault. Oh dear.
I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective? No? Not me? No,
Yeah.
sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Okay.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
I'm getting a slight hint that we should investigate the Union.
What the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
I am the law.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the Union. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, go on. You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
That's fair.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
We're going to skip option 3.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart. Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You
Yes.
know how it is.
I get the feeling that I am the guy here.
No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster. Not a spinster, my God.
I'm not sure if that came out as sarcastically as I meant it.
You have to intervene on behalf of the People's Republic of Love. First, calm her down. Tell her you've got everything under control. And then go have a boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love? You're just thinking, what? You want to be more empathetic?
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer? 57.
I think we're done now. Yeah.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pair of toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay, so we have got no obvious leads. Am I going to have to go and talk to Kuno again? Not want to talk to Kuno again. Right, you little shit, come here.
Fuck does Kuno care?
What's going on? He's an ungovernable youth. Like you don't have...
Okay, right.
You feel a sudden surge of self-pity coming on.
Trying to fuck at the Kuno! Trying to fuck at me! Trying to fuck! Kuno only gets higher! It's faster, faster, faster! Can't take the Kuno! Stay out of the reactor!
Oh, I hate this kid so much.
I'm gonna fuck you up! Up, up, up!
Normal is not what we got here. You've got to work with what you have for now.
Right, pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
Yeah, but I need to know.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit.
I was looking for evidence,
I
child.
could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
No, I am good with my last days of disco outfit, thanks.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now, you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
Grandpa.
The lieutenant remains silent.
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists.
Ant scientists.
Believe it, you need this shit.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
What?
They will also make you into an idiot.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig. Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed. Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
How am I going to get this body down?
No, don't climb it, Kuno!
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, back out of this shit with Kuno.
I'm back out of all the shit with Kuno.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Yeah, okay, done with you now, Kuno.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all. The ammonia only makes it worse. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Are you okay, officer?
The weight is reassuring,
Yes.
like a krenel on solid fortification.
Yes, I've
Packed.
chucked up everything I've ever eaten. Now I feel much better.
You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate.
Sounds lovely.
Initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the...
Yeah, okay. I get you. Sounds pleasant.
Monday, make sure you bring your handcuff. No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. You need to get your shit together. You
Okay.
should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
That sounds like a good idea.
Gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Thought cabinet.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Where do I find thoughts? Volumetric shit compressor thought. we go. I've equipped a thought. Let's go and do something else. Or I'm tempted to put Kuna around the ear. Right. First things first though, I'm gonna unequip the gloves. They're ridiculous. What's on the comic stands? Most able-bodied men and music mag. Oh. There's people carrying signs. Oh.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Oh great, let's get involved in a labour dispute, shall we?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No, why should I?
Fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
And I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Rights.
What kind of cause?
Rights of workers to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Great. Well, he seems very angry.
So do we, Scott.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful.
Yes, we got the right to work, but
Interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
okay.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
Yeah.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were
Given a job to do!
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I know nothing about a murder.
Oh.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
Okay.
Yes, he's tense.
Thank you, composure.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
No, it sounds like that might be
Let us
an
work!
unfortunate thing to do.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
What's it to you?
Routine.
Suspect? done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Yes, I get you, but
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
okay. Well, I'm going to leave now because what I'm actually looking for is someone from the Union. Yes, good. But anywhere I can get to down here does not look like there is. Car, good condition. Gotta be someone else to talk to.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Maybe she doesn't want me to disturb her.
Winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. Some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Oops. Oh, we can't get through there. Where else shall we go? Way through here? Yes. What's this? Ruins full of snow. Lovely.
Yes?
No, not you. Standing in front of the thing I wanted to click on.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
It's certainly interesting.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Great, we're getting a whole
As you look up,
royal family tree here.
Statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet?
That's a hell of a spot from all the way down there.
The heart. Interesting.
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
I think it's political.
What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
Yeah, I feel like I should have a gun.
Stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
Like, on the country or on blackjack and hookers?
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
Yeah, I've got to ask.
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person. But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
Come on then.
Old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
That'll do it.
Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple. His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms. Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
Artists, right?
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
I really don't get art.
People in Martinez, the statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class.
Yeah, I can see how much that really wouldn't be popular.
Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
More concerned with pigeons, to be honest. Anyway, that Lord Ump seems to be a good place to leave it for the day, because we've been going on for quite a while. I'll be back next week with more of this, and on Tuesday with something completely different. In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that bollocks. See ya.